National Guard is on its way to help hundreds of people stranded on the Pennsylvania Turnpike now.
Some of those people have been stuck for hours. We've been telling you about this. Sheldon Ingram, you're in the heart of all this. We just saw on social media the Duquesne's men's basketball team, also one of the hundreds stuck in all those conditions. Sheldon.
Yeah, there are a lot of people stuck here on the Turnpike, and just to give you some sense of orientation of where we're located, we're on the Turnpike. We're in the eastbound lanes, the traffic you see behind me. But then look on the other side in the westbound lanes. They're about 2 miles east of the Allegheny Tunnel, which is an hour east of Pittsburgh, and that's the traffic that is backed up. Those people have been backed up and sitting there for about 15 hours, 16 hours actually, since about 5 o'clock. We had the Pennsylvania Emergency Management on the phone. You did the interview with them a few minutes ago, and they said that they were not allowing double-wide trailers onto the Turnpike and one jackknife. That jackknife trailer is just around the bend beyond that tanker there. There are 2 double wides that jackknife, and that's what caused the backup here on the Turnpike. And so therefore, PennDOT crews cannot get up this stretch of the Turnpike to clear the road so that these cars here can have safe passage going past Pittsburgh. Now, there's a tour bus that was also caught up in this traffic. We stopped and talked with the people on the tour bus. Here's some video of their bus stuck in the westbound lanes of the Turnpike. They were headed to Chicago, Illinois from Washington, D.C. They thought that they could get ahead of the storm around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, late yesterday afternoon, but they were caught going up the ridge just before the Allegheny Tunnel. That's when they were stuck along with a double-wide trailer. So the people, they've been sitting there for 15, 16 hours, and this is what one of the passengers had to say to us about their long wait.
We're stuck at 5:30, about 5 miles now.
So you've been stuck in this area since 5:30?
Since,
yeah, all of us,
yeah.
For over 15 hours.
Okay, with us now is Matt Booten. He is one of the passengers or drivers here on the Turnpike that's been stranded for about 16 hours. You were coming from where?
I was coming from D.C.
And where were you headed?
I was going to Seven Springs, wanting to snowboard in this great weather.
Okay, and so what happened when you eventually stuck? What got you locked into this traffic here? Was it the traffic in front of you or just the snowy conditions?
No, it was just people stopped the traffic in front of me. Came to a stop. A few hours ago, last night, I was stopped a few miles back, and same situation where we were stopped for a long time, and thought I could keep going instead of pulling over, and then got stuck in this one and haven't been able to move since. Just slept in my car.
Had no idea it would be 16 hours.
Right.
And we're still counting.
Yes, sir.
Any food and water in your car?
Nope, just the water you gave me.
That's it?
Yep.
And what about the rest of the folks around you? How are they making out?
Seem to be making out well. Some kids playing around and walking around. Last night someone was walking around making sure everyone was safe. Just double checking on everyone.
But no medical emergencies as far as you can tell?
Not that I've seen.
Okay. This is Matt Booten on his way to Seven Springs. Hopefully he'll get there. Coming from Washington, D.C., he's just one of hundreds of people stuck in the westbound lanes of the Turnpike here at mile marker 125, 126, caught up in this nasty weather trying to get to their destinations. Sheldon Ingram, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.